Good morning, guys. And before I start, I got a couple things I have to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share. Before I start working on this, I gotta take care of that. Right behind me here somewhere, this right here. So I'm putting fast mode, and you can see me running around the whole shop cleaning. See you in a fit. After a couple hours working on the car, cleaning up the garage, as you can see, nice and clean. I can walk over here, nothing in the way. So, first thing, remember that leak, the fuse leak? So we order this. She ordered it, and it's basically a fuel gauge. It does come with, in case you want to put this between the lines, and you can add this one to it. I do have right here a little gauge. Usually you start with this. Alright, and we're gonna find out which size is that. Driving a 12. Think about this. Okay, I would like to have it right here, right? Boom. Let's see if I have something around here. To keep it in an angle. Gotta keep some of these stuff around here, guys. It's ridiculous. What happened when you do so many projects? See, I need something like this. Angle like that. ladies, you want to give your husband something cool? AEM Fittings is the best. That's the best gift you can give us. Ah! Fuck. Damn it. See? I found one, but this is for the K-tune. See how it is? Man, that would be like badass if I could fucking bolt it in. But it's for the K-tune. And I had a gauge. I knew I had one. I knew I had one. Oh, that's mine, not hers. Watch, I'm gonna put this on and I'll be like, oh shit, I found it. Usually that happens to me, man. I collect so much shit that I don't know what to do with it sometimes. See, I need something like this, look. Basically. Alright, let's be back. Now I can explain it to you better. I'm doing Spanish and English. So this is your VTEC pressure, whatever you want to call it, solenoid, right? Where the pressure comes in, it informs the computer. Everything's good, let's kick in. Well, plugging it up like this with this right here, it gives the computer, tells the computer, it's like telling the computer, hey bro, VTEC is already done, we got good pressure. It's basically cheating to the computer, telling the computer we have pressure on it. You know what I mean? It's basically, we don't have to buy that no more, we're gonna eliminate it. It works, so. Well, basically, you go with a number 12 socket, put it in. Alright. So now the VTEC thing is always going to be engaging, always going to be on. Now what I have here is basically a cat back. Supposed to be fit at that was all. Thank you for the pressure with us, blah, blah, blah. Take a look. Oh, it does come with bolts. Thank you, because they're usually it's pain in the ass to find them. Alright, let's put this to the side. Let's see if my John daughter did the job right. We'll be right back. Okay, she might have it. this is the difference between these two. About an inch different. I don't think it's gonna work. I want to go downstairs. I'll let you know in a few minutes. Okay, just what I thought. It's too long. When we put it underneath, right about here, that's where the pipe is. It is. Listen, guys. If you have somebody that can work, cut the pipe and shrink it, it's better. This is the right sentimental. You see how this one is so loud, so small? How big this one is? This is the one we need. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this to my friend, not this, but when the car runs, I have to take the whole car over there, and he will how to do with the box. He will make it fit. What it's supposed to. So 2 strike today. Supposed to have the starter here. That's not right either. Let her know that this didn't work. So let me walk you around. I have to go to Lowe's later on to get something like that. It has to be like an angle. It has to come out. So you can see the clock right there. As you can see, my grounds are very well. My last video showed you guys that. Battery, I cannot hear the pump kicking in, but everything else is in. Look at the fuel lines right here, real nice. Radiator hoses are connected. I gotta put brake flush in here and connect the line that's gonna go from here all the way out there. I haven't done it yet because I want to see the car running. Look how it came out in the inside, looking good. Oh man, when you have a small garage, it's hard to work around here. So now, this is supposed to be connected to this right here. That will give them power to the alternator. Also, issue that I have it back here. The old throttle body 75mm or this one is giving me the same issue. Let me show you. All right, guys. Today. What's the difference, right? Last time, well, maybe a few minutes for you guys, for me, a couple days now, we did have a missing the starter should arrive, and we were missing a spacer for the fuel rail that's arriving today. With that said, I need some Teflon. I have some over here. Guess not. Teflon tape. Here. Damn. Alright, so the deal is that I need some Teflon tape for this. I cannot find the extra one that I had here. And I just used it a couple of days ago. So, 2 things. So I put it away. I'll just walk away. We'll put these back in here. Just for now. I got the starter, so what I want to do, I want to put the starter on. still gonna leak fuel. I do have a few new fuel lines that we're gonna install too. I'll do that right now. So the intake. So I gotta cut it this much again. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Alright guys, the moment of truth. Here we go, baby! Here we go! Woo-hoo-hoo. Hold on. Alright. Battery's kind of dead. I'm gonna let it sit down and relax for about an hour to charge. You can hear it's turning over. The only issue that I have, I don't have fuel pump. I don't have pressure on the pump. That can be because the battery's too low. I'm not getting enough power to the pump. I did spray some starter fluid through the system. So we should start. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys, this is the issue I'm having right now. I got from the coil out, I got power. You know, I take out the cap and I look at the coil and I got power, 12, 13. So I got power coming out, but it's not going through the cap and rotors. I called everybody here in town that I live. All the other parts store don't have it. 3 days out, a day out. They went up like 40, 60 bucks. I went online to one of those, not eBay, what's the name of the car something.com. I ordered the part, 23 bucks delivered to the house. Then I gotta wait like everybody else, but I got it for cheap. I changed the wires too. To the intricate wires, maybe that was different. You know, having those to this, maybe. Then I tested it, nothing. Because I got no spark here. If I had spark in my wires, on both of the set of the wires, then I don't have the car won't start in the bottom. Then I said, okay, maybe the spark plug, but I don't even have that. I don't have power going through here. I got power here, but it's not coming out first. So the more common sense is to change the cap and rotor. And after I do that, I still do have same issues. Then I have to maybe log in and see if something's going on with ECU or something. Or it's not reading maybe it's not reading a code or something. You know what I mean? But almost done, guys. Almost done. I hate being bad news like this all the time, bro. So look, today, besides that, I have one more mod. I'm gonna put in this Pastor JDM cap. Make it look more cool. Boom, I'll put it right there. You know how it dents? One way to fix that. Some guys put gasket maker. Some other guys put super glue, and that's it. And let it sit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll put some super glue and let it sit. And that'll be cool to have that right there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start looking around. I'm gonna change my clothes. I don't want to get this one too dirty, but I want to finish on the other axle, the other side. Put the tie rod in. I haven't put them on. I gotta do a couple hoses from the back of the motor to here, and one over there. I'm waiting for the fuel gauge adapter to arrive, so I can put it there so I can see pressure on the gauge and go from there. Let's see what happens after that, right? I think I gotta figure it out. Hold on. I need something. Alright guys, let's see. Yeah. Ha ha. Ready? It's coming. It's coming. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. fuel. Listen, it's about to go. It's about to go. All right, guys, so I'm kind of frustrated today because trying to start the car 3 or 4 times. I even went online, hit my boy Jamie. He's telling me, hey man, do this, do that, and I did a bunch of other stuff they tell me. First, the first thing that I noticed after talking to Jeremy and talking to another friend of mine, they told me check the fuses. And I went and checked the ECU fuse, the number 15 under the hood. Yeah, it was blown. I replaced it. I was not getting fuel pressure. As soon as I did that, turned the key on, took out the relay. Came apart in my hand, put it back together, and then I put power to the relay, and the relay started giving me by himself fuel pressure. Cool. As you saw in the video, I was putting in starter fluid to the system just to get it going, and it almost started one time. Boom. But what I was noting, oh god, I can't speak English. Okay, me fijé. What I noticed was that I have a jumper, so it's an OBD2 distributor to OBD1 harnesses, and that harness right there is giving me positive when it's supposed to give me negative. It gives me positive, and so this in the side of the distributor is giving me positive. So you know how you got the negative on the coil, and so it's giving me positive on both of them, even when you turn off the key, turn the key on. So to cure that problem, we order a OBD1 distributor for GSR, so we can put it on, so we can eliminate the jumper harness, and so we can kill that, one bird and 2 stones right there. It looks better and cleaner. We order a a main relay, PCV valve, stuff like that. I'm almost this close to start this car. I mean, it's different than the K. The K, I remember all the Ks that I'm done, you put them in, connect it, go to the harness, ECU, boom, car starts. This one is old school. I haven't worked on a car like this, and swap like this in quite a while. And I'm glad I'm doing it right now because I gotta put my Raymond motor together. Right by December, I'm gonna start working on that motor. And I gotta do the same thing. I gotta learn how to do everything. So with that said, I was kind of frustrated. I want my truck back. I haven't drawn my truck in 2 months. Driving the S2000, I'm not complaining, but he's getting dirtier and overworn. You know what I mean? I drove this today. I had fun with it, but again, I want my truck back. After the car is done, we're gonna take it to where I worked. We're gonna do we're gonna do the alignment and get the alignment with the camber perfectly, and then we're gonna take it the same day. We're gonna drop it off at my boy John. So John is gonna do the pipe system for me, connect to the pipe. Basically, the test pipe is this big. We have to cut like about a foot off of it. So hopefully you can cut it and re-weld it and measure it, put it all OEM that you can take off and put on, because I don't like welding, because then after you take a motor out you have to cut that weld, so I want bolt-ons. Well guys, with that said, beautiful sunset behind me today, and yes, I got no shoes. I'm very frustrated, I don't wanna lie guys, very disappointed that I cannot figure this out. It's part of working in custom vehicles, you know. Nothing. If you like what you see, you like what I'm doing, please hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. If you got any comments, suggestions, go ahead, put them on. I'll read them, I'll reply to you. Again, mi nombre es Fred Rosario. For all my people out there in the world, thank you. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.